Hello everyone, welcome to Doodle Garden. Today our alphabet art adventure brings us to the letter W, and W stands for windmill. So let's sketch a peaceful countryside windmill together, step by step. Start with a gentle curved line across the bottom of your page. That's our little hill, the base where our windmill will rest. Now let's draw the main structure. Create a tall, four-sided shape that's slightly wider at the bottom and narrower at the top. This gives the tower a sense of height and balance. I made the height about twice the width. Now on the top, let's add a triangle shape to form the roof. You can keep your lines straight or slightly curved. These small details will give our windmill its charming character. Don't worry if your lines aren't perfect. Every windmill has its own charm. Take your time and enjoy each step. At the center, draw a small circle and a large X. These are the arms of the windmill, where the blades will spin in the breeze. Now thicken the center part where the lines cross. This will make the middle look solid and strong, just like the handles that hold the blades together. At the end of each handle, draw a rectangular blade. Make each one slightly wider on the outside and a little narrower where it connects to the center. That gives the blades a nice natural look. Now to make our windmill look more detailed and realistic, let's add a few soft lines inside each blade and then some gentle crisscross lines to show the wooden framework. The giant blades of windmills can spin at speeds of up to 20 to 30 miles per hour. See how it's starting to look like a real windmill? The blades look ready to spin in the wind. Now at the base of the windmill, draw an arched door. This will be the main entrance. Now draw another smaller arched shape higher up on the windmill. This will be the window. Add a cross inside it to divide it into 4 tiny window panes. You can add a few vertical lines on the door to show the wooden planks, and maybe a little handle on one side. Finally, mark a line around the lower third of the windmill's body. Below that line, draw 4 rows of stacked stones. You can make them slightly uneven in shape and size. That gives your windmill extra character and rustic feel. Here we go! Our sketch is now complete and ready for some color magic to bring it to life. Let's have fun! Today I'm using warm shades of brown, red, orange and yellow, along with some soft beige and gray tones. These cozy colors give a nice countryside feel to our windmill. You can use the same shades or pick your own favorites to make it unique. Did you know the first windmills were built over 1,000 years ago to grind grain? Some traditional windmills were so big that families actually lived inside them. The Netherlands is famous for its windmills, which were originally used to drain water from low-lying lands and prevent flooding. Interesting. Here, I'm adding light brown crisscross lines on the beige blades for texture, then shading gently with watercolor pencils. I'll show the blending closely on this blade, and for the other blades, I'll fast forward the process since the steps are exactly the same. Once the color is down, I'll lightly blend it using a brush and a bit of water. This soft blending gives a beautiful vintage effect, perfect for our countryside windmill. Next, I'm using my watercolor pencils again to add some soft shading on the roof. I'm layering gentle strokes along the edges and corners to give it more depth and shape. Once I'm happy with the color, I will blend it lightly with a damp brush to smooth everything out and create that nice look. I love how this part turned out. What's your favorite part so far? Now I'm moving down to the main body of the windmill and will do the same. Windmills always remind me of peaceful countryside scenes. With a thin brown marker, I'm adding a few small block shapes here and there on the main body. Then I'm coloring them in a darker brown to make them stand out. This gives the windmill that nice old rustic feel. Now let's color the stones at the bottom of the windmill with gray shades. Time to color the window and the door. Here, I'm adding thin brown lines to create that wood grain effect. Now let's make the window panes light blue. And for our final touch, add some grass and color the hill. Our windmill is looking amazing. I bet yours looks fantastic too. Don't forget, you can always share your creations with us on TikTok, Pinterest, or Instagram. Check out our beautiful windmill. Thanks for joining us today. If you had fun with us, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Bye bye for now, and see you on our next drawing adventure.